Welcome to TDS Civilization. In this civilization, there are different classes determined by how skilled they are. The more skilled you are, the higher your position is. Now let's look at this guy, who has this cool name tag above his head. This is the person that we call a no-life. They dedicated their entire life just to achieve this far, even though it's probably all for nothing, because they are still oppressed by an even higher being. Because there can only be one person to have dominion over everyone in TDS Civilization. It is the one and only.
Connection terminated. Unfortunately, there seems to be some issue when this video mentions, and for this reason, I will revert time and make sure Photon does not say his name again.
Anyways, that's the higher ranking class of people in TDS Civilization. But what about the lower ranking one? It is quite sad because they are all stuck in easy mode. Some barely manage to beat molten mode. When I say mode, there are 5 game modes in the civilization to show your skill. The moment I got stranded, I've seen many noobs being looked down upon by the pros. So much oppression. For one not to get looked down by the higher ups, they have to rank up, which requires a tedious amount of strategy, planning, and tons of firepower. For a noob to rank up to a pro, they have to beat molten mode 10 times with the loadout given to them. They have to do it in a row, without any breaks, and on top of that, they have to beat fallen with only the towers they have in their inventory. This is the rule set up by the TDS god. Failure to do the rank up challenge means you're deaf in TDS Civilization. As I walk down the lobby, seeing players with name tags such as lightning, lava, rain, and I turned to my right and saw a giant clock. It displayed a timer of when the Halloween event will appear. I did not know there even were events in the first place.
Hey you, I see you wandering around. Are you new here?
Wow, who are you?
Do you want an explanation or not? You're looking real dumb here.
Yeah, I want to know what can I gain from this.
Most of us here go to these events to earn tickets, but you only get one by winning, and I mean one. If you try winning more, all you're gonna do is waste your time.
Then what do I do with these so-called tickets?
What are you, illiterate? The tickets I used to rank up. You start as a noob, then it goes to pro, and from pro it goes to master. I hope I don't get matched up with you because damn, only a scout and a sniper? No way I'm risking getting D rank just to carry a little ant like you. Yeah, that's what I thought, noob. Now get lost.
The rude guy walks off to the survival elevator dismissively. Man, what a jerk. No matter what, I must rank up. I am very curious about what there is after ranking up. Possibly a way to escape this place? Or maybe it's just a trap. But there can only be one way to know for sure. Now, as it turns out, after wandering around for a bit, I learned that tickets can help you accelerate your progress to rank up in TDS Civilization by giving you a tower to lend a hand. However, this opportunity is rare and looks like I arrived with a head start. Well, not really. I'll need to wait for his clock to go down. I found 3 noobs who are looking to find one more person to do easy mode. They invited me to join in for the best chance of survival. Hearing that it's called easy mode, I agreed to join them. Easy mode is actually really easy. No noob really likes to risk doing molten mode, which is supposedly harder than easy mode. The best anyone did as a noob was beating easy mode with only 2 players, which is an incredible feat, and if anyone could replicate that, they can earn a soldier to help them. I was thinking that if I beat easy mode alone, since nobody did it before, I could earn a much better tower. And from the match I did with those 3 people, I figured out that scout is pretty useless compared to just using sniper all the way, which is why I tried using only sniper to beat easy mode alone. I put this idea to action, so what I did is that I just spam level 2 sniper all the way on the map Fungi Island. As I was told, it is the map that is long and has plenty of cliff spots, since sniper tower can only be placed on cliff. By acknowledging the uselessness of Scout compared to the more reliable DPS Sniper, I feel really surprised I managed to get the hang of this game easily. It doesn't look like many noobs have any idea what they're doing. You just need to figure out the pattern. Now this strategy works really well until I reached the placement limit. So I compared the cost effectiveness for level 3 and level 4 Sniper. And it looks like I should just spam level 3 because it has more DPS for its money than going for level 4. And this strategy actually worked. I managed to beat Gravedigger, the easy mode boss, without much struggle. The moment I beat it, someone from the TDS Master is impressed with my ingenuity and rewards me with a soldier for the great work I did as a TDS noob.
Hey, you did very impressive as a TDS noob. You're the first noob to solo easy mode with only basic tower.
Oh hey, thank you so much, but who are you?
I'm one of the TDS Master who is tasked to oversee the pros and noobs. And my purpose here is to give you a soldier as a reward.
But hey, that doesn't seem fair. I did it with only myself, not one more. Because of that, I complained to the TDS Master about their rewards being unfair. Oh, seriously? Didn't one of you give soldier to the first team to duo easy mode with basic tower? I did a much harder challenge. I should get something better.
You really think you deserve more than that? Fine then. If you want to be very ungrateful, you might as well get nothing.
But this only enraged the TDS Master. He calls me ungrateful and decides to not give me soldier at all. My ungratefulness causes the TDS Master to leave, which makes me plead, hey, wait, never mind, it is better than nothing. The TDS Master looks back and says,
Well, you were the first person to solo easy mode with only basic tower. So I will give you a chance to be grateful for what you have.
So he gives me the soldier and then quickly leaves. I was confused what soldier is, but hey, it is a better tower than what I have, so I might as well cherish it for now. I still have so many steps to take. I need to rank up fast because this civilization is really unfriendly to noobs. I'm still trying to figure out how I ended up here. I also wonder what even happened to the people back in my real homeworld. I tried asking around to see if I'm not alone, but it doesn't look like anyone is suffering the same fate as me. They all came from here. I don't know if I'm being set up by someone to be transported to this world. This has been a quite perilous journey. I found another group who needed help in beating easy mode, so I surprised them with Soldier, a tower that they had never seen before. They were shocked to see a tower other than Scout and Sniper, and they really respect me for it. Soldier did make the process much faster, but I'm still curious about multi-mode. How hard is it? Considering I'm still a noob, should I really risk my life for it? But it doesn't look like I have any purpose here other than to rank up to TDS Master. How will I ever do this?